Once there lived a man. He was well respected by his colleagues and loved by many friends and family. Until one day while at work, he experienced an accident. An accident that will change him forever. And that change was death. But this story isn't about some fancy and popular schmoo. This story is about Huey Colbex. Huey worked at Nordess Laboratories as an office worker. All day Huey and his co-workers would sit and type on the typewriter, occasionally getting papers and coffee, but always working. Until one monotonous day, Huey was collecting some papers when he noticed a door slightly ajar. He decides to take a little peek inside. When inside, he turned on the lights. There in front of him was a suit of some kind. And like any reasonable and common sense person, working at a laboratory with dangerous chemicals and gadgets which can possibly harm or even kill a person, he climbs into the suit. When in the suit, he starts to test it out, but soon finds out that it's quite difficult for him to control, as seen in this photograph of him. But over time he manages to control the suit. With this suit he starts to help out cats from trees. But soon he starts to help out with bigger problems, such as putting out wildfires and cooling down areas with rising temperatures. How this is possible is the use of his super gloves. With these gloves, he can extinguish fires with the use of chemical reactions. How these chemical reactions work are when the gloves start to produce sodium bicarbonate and acetic acid, mixing the two compounds, making a foamy, bubbly reaction, producing CO2, making the fire go out with ease. Huey's cooling powers also work in a similar way. For this power, the gloves produce ice water and halite. After when the ice water and the halite are done mixing, the solution is made. And what this new solution does is that it'll stay a liquid unless a sudden action is forced upon it. Then it'll turn into a solid, or more specifically, ice. This power is great for cooling down hot areas or fires. After these noteworthy incidents, Huey was being interviewed by the press, but in one of these interviews, Huey found out something shocking.
If you don't mind me asking, Mr. Colbex, where did you get the suit?
Oh, the suit. Well, before all this, I was working at Nordess Laboratories, and one day while I was getting some papers, I found this suit and decided to put it on.
Did you say Nordess Laboratories?
Yes, why?
You do realize that laboratory has been making experiments where it's been rising the temperatures and accidentally creating wildfires?
What?
After this grave revelation, Huey took Nordess Laboratories to court for their actions. Huey's lawyer was arguing, and so was Nordess's lawyer throughout the entire hearing. In the end, Nordess Laboratories were found guilty and were forced to cease all experiments that potentially harmed the environment. For Huey, Nordess let him keep the suit, and with the decrease in wildfires and rising temperatures, Huey retired from big and exciting events and helped out cats from trees. A nice and lovely ending to Huey's story.